Devine here. Hope you're doing fabulous as always. So guys, we all go through things in our life and we have these ups and downs, but today I wanted to help you get through all of that and help you to realize where you're going and what's going on in your life. So we're going to name this here segment, Your Cross is Your Transportation, Not Your Destination. And we'll get into that right after this. Alright guys, welcome back. So yeah, your cross is your transportation, not your destination. Now what does that mean? So guys, when you stop and think about all the things that are going on in your life, a lot of us, we look at the situations that are happening to us and going through us, and we look at them and think, man, something must be off in my life. I must be doing something wrong. Something has to change for me to be able to be a better person, because right now, what's going on in my life is hurting me, right? But what you have to understand, when Jesus died on his cross, he bore everything for us. He gave us the ability to live an awesome life. He gave us the ability to be fruitful. He gave us the ability to be prosperous and wealthy, guys, right? But when that happened, he bore all of our iniquities, our sins, and everything else that we know and believe, right? But what he never bore is our pain. Wait, let me say that again. What he never bore was our pain, because you need to have pain, because we know without pain there is no gain, right? So if he bore your pain and just made your life so comfy and cozy that you didn't have to go through situations, that you wouldn't understand that that cross was his transportation and not his destination. That cross bore, when he was hung on that cross, he was in a situation where he was being transformed to the next reality of his life, right? And what we have to understand is, you know what? We're going through situations, and if you're not going through situations in your life constantly, then you're probably not living up to your potential. Because whenever you want to be better in life, you're going to have to be, basically busted, right? You're going to have to go through situations and circumstances that are going to hurt you, that are going to make you feel overwhelmed, that are going to position you to say, wow, why is this happening? But guys, believe me, I know, right? And I want you to understand that what is happening to you right this moment, or maybe has happened to you in the past, right, has only made you a better version of yourself. See, we want a life that's filled with all these happy moments and all these nice little situations that are going on, but realistically, what we need is something different, right? When you pick up a glass of wine, right, and you have a glass of wine, those were grapes, right, and they were crushed, and they don't actually live up to their full potential until they get crushed. It's not until they're crushed and made into wine that they actually become good for your body. They actually have health benefits to them when they're in that state. And what you have to understand is, when you're going through your situations, when you're going through all these things that are happening in your life, what you have to do is be thankful and understand that, wait a second, I'm going through this. Let me not question why I'm going through it. Let me see where my destination lies. Because I know that right now this is just a transportation to get me to my destination. And when I get to my destination, I'll go through another transportation level to get to the next, right? And it's an endless cycle. But you have to understand that, wait a second, I need some things in my life, obviously. I'm growing right now. I'm learning something right now. And I know at that moment it doesn't feel like it. You don't feel good at that moment. You're actually kind of pissed off. A lot of people, they get mad at God because you go through these situations and say, why aren't you doing this? Why are you doing this? Why is this happening to me? Right? And what you should be asking is, what do I need to do to make this here transportation quicker? You know, because if I'm riding down the street in a bicycle, or if I'm riding down the street in a Formula One car, which way am I going to get there quicker? Right? So what you have to understand is, wait a second. If I'm on a bicycle, then I'm not doing things right. What do I need to do to hop into my Formula One car and get through this quicker? I need to learn some things. I need to become a better version of myself. What do I need to do to grow through this? Instead of letting that situation pull me down, I'm going to grow through it, right? We've gone through this before. You grow through what you go through, right? And so when you're growing through whatever it is that you're going through, and your cross is there, don't look at it as like, wow, man, I don't know what to do in my life. I don't know what's happening. What do I need to learn? How can I make this transportation happen a lot quicker? And when I learn how to make that happen, when I learn how to improve myself, when I instead of sitting down watching the news, I'm up here grinding, I'm studying, I'm doing the things that I need to do to help myself become a better version of myself. I'm not just sitting back and in this perpetual state of transportation, because so many people do that. You become so used to your transportation state that you just continue to live in that. And that's not what you were designed to do. You were designed to go through. You were designed to continue to grow and become a better version of yourself. You were designed to have all the riches that this world has to offer. But I need to make sure that I am going through what's happening. I'm growing through what I'm going through. I understand that my transportation is here. My cross is here. And it's only going to help me to get through to where I need to go. But guys, where is your destination? What do you need out of your life? What do you need to become a better version of yourself? Because once again, guys, if you're playing life safe, if you're just barely getting by, if you don't know from one moment to the next what your next thing that you're supposed to do is, then you're not living up to your potential. And this is where a coach, a mentor helps you. They can help you get through certain situations in your life. They can guide you to find out why you continue to live in that perpetual motion of transportation. Guys, there is so much to this life. There are so many depths to our life. And you know, so many people want to stay a grape. Because you know what? It's fun. It's plump. It's filled with juice, right? And they're so filled within themselves of where they're at that they're afraid to get down and dirty. That they're afraid to make the hard choices. That they're afraid to get out of their comfort zone. And we said this many, many times, that there is no growth in the comfort zone. So what you need to do today is you need to understand that no matter what you're going through, it's only your transportation, your cross, that situation, that circumstance that's happening right now. Your cross is your transportation, not your destination. Because we already know that God said our destination is greatness. We're ambassadors. We need to have the best of everything here. And you can't have the best if you're not willing to make the sacrifices, if you're not willing to grind, if you're not willing to go the extra mile, if you're not willing to do the things that unsuccessful people are not willing to do. So come on, guys. Take your cross and bear it and understand this situation does not define who I am. It only refines who I am. All right? So hopefully you got something out of this, guys. I'm here because I want you guys to understand that, you know what, just because I'm making these videos does not mean that these things don't go on in my life. Of course they do. I'm human, right? I want to make sure that you position yourself to where you're able to live the most successful life you can. All right? So guys, if you need anything, go to my website, rondevine.com. It's down below anyways. And of course, you know, comment on these videos. Let me know what you're thinking of them. Let me know if you need anything. I'm always here to try to help you, okay? Because I'm here to give you that spirit of increase. Because I know if I give you that spirit of increase, you will change your perspective. And when you change your perspective, you will change your life. And that way there, man, we can change this world one person at a time. As always, guys, thank you so much for everything, and you make sure you create yourselves a fabulous day.